TRW with Avec, Infini, Regret, or AIR. Subtitle is The Battles of the French Religious Wars. A game by Florent Coupeau. Original system is Paris Fabienne Una Messe by Ben Hull, designer of the Musket and Pike series. So AIR is an evolution of Paris Fabienne Una Messe and uses the same system as Newport 1600, which was published in Invictus magazine number 105, and Kirchholm 1605, published in Invictus magazine number 116. By way of introduction, I hands down consider AIR to be a game that all wargamers should try, and it's really significant that I have no particular interest, or I have no particular interest in wars of the French, or the French religious wars, no particular interest in warfare in this time period, but just the game itself is so, the design is so commendable that it's something that that really should be experienced and enjoyed. We're talking about a game here that has no significant flaws at all, and I would say altogether it probably suffers from a few minor shortcomings. Well designed, a very tight design, and very successful design as far as the name of the game here, I think, is a lot of action in a small footprint, both literally and figuratively. Right, this is the setup for the Battle of La Roche. La Roche-l'Abbé, I think, fought in 1569. We have a royal army. All right. Royal Army's here, so the Royal Army is in the light blue, and then we have a Protestant army in white here. Let's see. This is obviously the battlefield. It corresponds to about a quarter, one quarter standard map sheet. All right, let's start right with setup. Well, basically, setup is given by hex number. So this is the setup. I don't think there's anything to say. You're given the hexes. Facing is your choice, player's choice. Okay. Sequence of play order phase, first turn only. That's where we're at right now. Players secretly choose the orders of each of their wings unless specified otherwise, and the special rules of the scenario, which we have actually. They're revealed simultaneously at the beginning of the game. So let's first talk about that scenario-specific rule. Defense of the ford of La Baurie. La Baurie is this little village here. Yeah. So this village here, La Baurie, and there's a little stream there, La Gaudet. The right wing of the Royal Army begins the game under march orders. Yeah, under march orders, like that. I put my march order on the turn track right here. March orders on turn track on turn 3, 4 Sforza. Okay, so back to the special rule. The right wing of the Royal Army begins the game under the march order. It cannot be activated before turn 3, but the units that compose it can react normally. Reaction movement interception, defensive fire. So that is Sforza's command over there. Their distinctive colors: red, blue is this commander here. Yeah, that guy. And then back here is Clary. So green, blue, and red. So again, I put his march order chit on the turn track on turn 3 to remind me that his command over there cannot, his wing cannot activate before turn 3. Okay, otherwise, I went ahead and chose, again, this guy. I chose a march order, and I chose a march order for Clary back here. So I won't even get in. I'll get into the orders when they're used and when they're executed. But basically, I gave them march orders because I'm not sure what they're going to need to do or how the situation is going to develop. On the Protestant side, I gave so they have one command here, Pile and Soubise here. So this is an orange wing here and a green wing here. Then they have a purple and blue wings as reinforcements on turn 2 and 4. So 2 wings on the board at the start. As a matter of fact, yeah, they call them wings. So there's I guess they're by name. Yeah, but they are wings. A wing is a formation here. Okay, so I gave them charge orders. I think that they're going to be aggressive. They want to get the fight underway, and not wait around for their reinforcements, because they might at least be able to batter this front wing before their reinforcements come on. I think the reinforcements come on 0107, 0116, 0107. Okay, yeah. So the reinforcements are coming on a road right here. No. Yeah, the road here. Road to Saint Free. So there's a road there. So reinforcements can come on this hex, this road, or this hex here, which is this road coming onto the battlefield, battle map. Okay. So we have our first orders: charge and charge, march and march, and then obviously Sforza is frozen in place for a couple turns. All right, so they're revealed simultaneously. I've got them all revealed. Initiative: determine which player is the active player able to activate a wing first. Actually, before we get to initiative, just mention a few more things about the scenario-specific rules. There's a watermill graphic located right there. The watermill located in hexagon 1017, and the roads have no effect on the game except that they cancel out the surcharge for crossing the stream. Hexagon 1016 right there has walls there. Not sure what to do with the walls yet, but there are walls there. Got a fence? Oh, it is. Okay, alright, it is on the terrain effects chart. I hadn't seen it earlier. Protestant reinforcements. I talked about the 2 roads coming on the map. On the, what side is that? The south side. Actually, I'm not going to be doing it, but playing face-to-face, those entry hexagons for the Protestant reinforcements are noted secretly before the beginning of the game. I'll just choose when it comes that time, but yeah. You're choosing those reinforcement entry hexes before the game and keeping them secret. Incessant rain, starting on turn 5, so here's the turn track right here, and it goes to turn 8, starting in turn 5, so 5, 6, 7, and 8. There was an incessant rain, and so there was no infantry fire allowed after turn 4. So all fire combat's going to be in the first 4 turns. Afterwards, we're going to have to rely on, close combat. Melee. Okay, melee. That's good enough. Okay, back to initiative. So determining initiative is pretty straightforward, actually. So the game has... I can't believe I did that. Game has three orders: charge, march, and rally, in that precedence order. So determining initiative is the player with the most wings of the orders of the highest precedence goes first. So the Protestants have 2 charge orders, and the Royalists have only march orders. So obviously, Protestants are going to go first. Now, the second rule to go along with this is that a wing is not going to activate with an order if there's another order of higher precedence on the board. So that means that while the Protestants will be able to activate one of their 2 wings here with a charge order, because the Royalists at this time have no charge orders, then the Protestants will also activate their other wing with the charge order. In other words, all the charges are done before all the marches are done. So the way they put it is players alternate activating the wings until all wings are activated, respecting the precedence of the orders. A wing cannot be activated if there are other wings with orders of a higher precedence remaining. So we will start with a wing activation here. I think we're going to go with this one here, Pilet. He has a mixture of musketeers and looks like cuirassiers. Yeah, cuirassiers. Okay, we get right into the heart of the game, the activation sequence, or the activation phase. We have a first step, a preemption attempt. So, for example, it's a non-phasing wing can try to preempt. So that guy with his wing here could try to preempt the Protestant charging wing here, but I already decided not to. They're behind the little stream there. That unit's behind the walls right there. It just doesn't make too much sense to be trying to preempt here. So we're going to skip the preemption attempt, but it's there, step A. Now we go to step B, change of orders. So the active player is going to check status of all the units, make sure they're commanded. He can then attempt to change the order of the wing he just activated. He may attempt to bring back under his command his disengaged allied units. So basically we're looking at Pilet's wing here, right there.